Right. I hope we get a good tank so I get the damage. Talking about. It's Barton's metal though. I'm gonna be healing a lot. Oops. I got stuck all in like first person view and shit and like pushed some weird button on my controller because like I couldn't see nothing for real. It was just all blurry. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, farther away. Oh, whoops. I'll kill myself. What do I do? Right. Yeah, I can't. I would be getting loot for my black mage, but you're in here. I think I got some left over from using the red mage, though. To be honest. I mean, quit being lazy if I'm gonna live stream, I guess. I don't like using Medica 2 because it didn't. I don't have to, you know what I mean? But you're supposed to use it, so everybody's gonna be like, well, why aren't you using Medica 2? Because I don't have to. They started it. Alright, you ready? Kind of stand right here. Stay in that little, stay in your little area on this side, but I'll show you what to do. Alright, run out, and then stand on the very edge. And then you're gonna, nope, no. Go back in and then look away. Sorry, I'm not quick enough, I'm not good at explaining stuff. Here, you just dance the checkers. You gotta aim it to where you're able to move away when that empty gaze is off though. See that eye that goes on him? You wanna aim it, no, I don't know how I got hit, but I guess I'm not moving, but whatever. But yeah, you gotta just aim it to where the last one you do is away from the guy. And then that one, all you gotta do is barely move out and then go back in and then immediately look away. And it avoids the gaze. And just get in the middle and wait. Yeah, stand on a totem. Over here, yeah, over there, whatever. These rocks are gonna fall down. Go to the middle. Go to the middle. We got it. Now run in a circle in your quadrant, in your little area. Oh, don't run into someone else's. Yeah, he's not supposed to be doing that. He's a retard. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to avoid that. I want to have a link shell so we can avoid that situation. It'd be fun whenever we're fucking training people and helping the server, you know what I mean? But for my parties and my dungeons, for new content, this shit ain't gonna happen, dude. Promise you. Especially for a static group when I'm trying to level one of my alts and I don't want to sit here all day and level it. I don't want to get it done in a couple hours, you know what I mean? It's a lot more efficient that way. So I'm gonna get with you just wait in the middle. I'm gonna get with Oregon and have him help me and do that crafting because I got to 50 now. I'm just confused. Alright, just play the game of checkers, and then after run out, you're gonna have to get in the middle kind of side right here, and then we're gonna go this way, and then get behind this rock. Shit, am I gonna be fast enough? Who knows? Yeah, I got fast enough. Yay. It's okay. I'm not a good explainer at all. That's why I'm glad that Indy will probably be tanking too, because I can explain stuff. What we do is I look at it and I explain it to him, and then he understands me somehow, and then he'll explain it to the other people. Because I'm not good at explaining it. It's like when I try to ask them, these groups, like, what do you not understand of the fight? And Indy's like, dude, that's rude to ask. I'm like, no, I'm just asking. Like, what part of the fight do you not understand so we can kill it? I don't want to be here all day. You know what I mean? And it's just, if you don't understand a mechanic, ask. We'll help you understand it. Oh, I got in a group with a pallet. It was actually still a warrior. What is it before a paladin? A gladiator? Yeah, it was actually still a gladiator. Yeah, it was a brand new account, and the guy had just started, and it was his first dungeon, and he did great. I healed it on my scholar. It was pretty fun. Well, I'm trying to sleep the tank now. Hey, you're gonna limit break the wings here, okay? Yeah, kill the boss. Nah, don't kill the balls yet. If you get this arrow in your head, move out the way. Don't stand next to other people that have it. Nah, look away from that eye. Alright, I will. Get out of the middle. I think I might do more damage with crit just by critting on stone alone. I may have to go crit on my white mage, dude. For real. After sitting there and talking to y'all and like explaining it out loud, like what I thought didn't seem so... I don't know. It works for the way Indy plays though, because he pulls so much, it works a lot easier. I mean, he was doing big pulls, yeah, but... I don't know. I just haven't seen anybody else go spell speed, and I chose to go spell speed without looking online. I go look online and everybody's just crit. Fuck. Alright, hold on, the wings are coming. Alright, here's the wings, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and let me break them. Yeah, there you go. That was great. Full mana, it's just ridiculous. That's good shit. I'm gonna start tanking this stuff for my tank mount. You know what I mean? And to get these mounts on these other classes, I'm just gonna hopefully have my FC started by then. And I'll just go fucking tank level 60 dungeons for people all day long. I don't care if it's such a big FC. I really just want nice players in it. You know what I mean? That are willing to behave a certain way on the server. You know what I mean? I don't want children in the guild fucking running around acting like idiots, spamming the trade markets. Like, I don't want that type of person in the FC. I just want that to be established before anybody joins. So I don't mind you having your friends and everything in, but it's just different when you have your friends of your friends of your friends. These big FCs are nice and all, but if you have a FC that's got good players in it only, then it has a higher reputation. I learned that because I joined the server's biggest guild. I was like, yeah, I see him everywhere. That'll be fun to be in. Well, it's not. Just so many stressful things going on. I don't know. As soon as the guildmaster logs in, there's 50 people that are fucking sucking his dick. Super! Oh my god! Well, hello! Welcome back! What are you doing? How was your day? And it's like, oh my god. Like, fucking who cares, dude? Just play. You log in and nobody says shit. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, and it's like, dude, I know that. Okay, so the bank, the guild, the FC bank had 56.5 million gil in it, right? And I got my white mage to 70, and I asked for I think 500,000 gil loan for the gems to finish out my Animos relic set stuff. And the fucking FC leader said no, they don't give out loans. Well, that money's been sitting there for I can fucking tell you how long. It's probably still sitting there. Like, what's 500,000 to somebody who just joined your fucking FC at level 35, level to 70, and is now in full relic gear before your entire FC started a week late, and now power leveling your fucking officers through Eureka because no one knows how to do the content, and you can't loan me 500,000 because you don't give out loans. It's just stupid shit like that, dude. What else is an FC for? Dude, I yeah, dude. It's just it's just crazy to me how it's a very helpful game. People in this game are really helpful, but the FCs in this game are just like lazy. Like they don't. It's just weird to me, dude. To me, when you play together in a guild or an FC or whatever, and you're accomplishing stuff together, you should everything you accumulate, you should try to share and help each other upgrade. You know what I mean? As much as they can. Like if it's gonna help me get my character to where I need it to be, then that's gonna eventually help the entire FC because I'm now running these people through Eureka. You know what I mean? And it's helping me. I don't have to waste my time doing it while I'm trying to level them. You know what I mean? It helps so much, especially whenever you have that much money. And to get a no, that was when I was like, well, it's fucking. I don't really care to be here anymore. Or I left, added some good people that were on my friends. They're on my friends list now, and I'm not in the FC anymore. It was the biggest one on the server. We joined another one, and this one's actually really chill. I love it. It's a good FC. Yeah. Yeah, I want my FC like to agree. I want the FC though to have like two people, like at least 2 or 3 nights a week or on the weekend or something that do sit in different towns and help lower levels learn the game, like run dungeons and learn the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. What? Whoa. I just did it. Yeah, I just did it. And now what? Oh my god. That is cool. That's awesome. Thank you. Hell yeah. I'm about to take use of that. Make use of that. Yeah, the touchpad's horrible.
But the thing is, once you open that thing up, you're not going to be able to do anything with the characters. You're going to have to be able to click it real fine and do it real fast. Hurry up and let her open.
I'm finna see if this healer can keep up. I'm gonna start mass pulling this fucking place. For real. Let's see if he can keep up. I got my shit down on this Dark Knight, so yeah, it sucks. I forgot where all my spells were. Trying to eat. Whoops. Where's my goddamn... Shit. Alright, I'm not in rotation at all here. I gotta get rotation. Oops. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to learn my rotation again and shit, you know. How do I know if that's on or... Okay, that's off. That's on. Oh, I don't have my... Okay, yeah, that's not good. Ah, don't go. Don't go. Alright, now I have grid. Alright, so this first part, all you do is run out to the spot, yeah, halfway, and then go back in, and then immediately look back out, but don't run out, you know what I mean? Because there's going to be an eye in the middle that you're going to have to look away from. So run out. Now stay on the edge. Now go in now, and then look back out exactly at the same time. In, middle. Now you're square. Now just stand in the middle. Sorry, I wasn't great again. God damn it. More mana, I steal back 2 on a direct with direct hit. Yeah, because it does it by Because I'll read it to you. It does it by how much damage I do. It says MP restoration increased while under the effects of grit, dark art. So dark art's combo potency. It says restores MP. I think it does. I mean, shit, I don't know. But I'd be guessing it does. Alright, well, come here. You're gonna use the limit break again? Alright, cool. Look away. There's the wings. Yeah. Yeah, because the one person that gets the AoE has to run away from the middle and run around the outsides and dodge the AoE on the outsides, and then it'll switch to someone else because it's called Heaven's Fall, and it'll hit everybody around that person, and usually that person doesn't run out, and it's hard to heal through. Ready to go? Think I'm gonna save all this stuff for my warrior. Well, no, what I can do is I can buy the tanking stuff for my Dark Knight and then level the warrior and raid with the warrior. I'll do that static group and I'll play warrior. If Raven wants to tank too, then she can be the tank. Indy's probably gonna want to play a samurai. That leaves you to heal and then Shadow to on a red mage. Yeah, Ulrich, sorry. It'll be nice to have the red mage in the party. Everybody needs the red mages right now, so. I'm repairing real quick. Yeah, I gotta make a bunch of gil if I'm gonna start this FC. It's gonna take a long time. I'm gonna have to level my crafting. I'm gonna have to make like 10 million and then just power level my crafting and then just do crafting and make money. I have a bunch of stuff that's worth money. I got a whisker, a Mog whisker that's worth 300,000. And so you can get your mailbox. Alright, let's see. I thought I had some more direct hit. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can get some more direct hit real quick. Oh, I have those clusters to turn in. It's always nice whenever you do these things as a tank. Have you done Rabinaster for the week? Shadow? Oh, it's fun. I forgot to run it the past 2 weeks. Or even before I stopped, so it's been a month since I ran it. A choker and a necklace is the same thing, right? You want to try Ravenester real quick? I need to get one of them tokens. Or do you want to keep leveling that? It's pretty fun. There should be people on tonight. Yeah, it's the level 70 raid. I'm finna main tank it if you want to go. It doesn't take long, and it's good because you know the creation tome gear, the Lost Allegan stuff. You get a token at the end of it that lets you upgrade the item level of one of those items by 10. So it's gonna go from 330 to 340. I think you can get one a week or something like that. You also get a chance for any of your slots to be 350 because it drops 350 gear. And sometimes that stuff looks and it has full glamours and even min maxes. It helps you build a better. I was looking at all my characters. My white mage is set up pretty well, but my dark knight's actually better geared than all the other ones. I have a lot of work to do on the red mage. I just hit 348 item level. It's supposed to be higher. I need to go do that. Hey, I'm gonna drop party real quick while you do that, and I'm gonna go get my boots upgraded. I'm gonna buy this item for the red mage real quick. No, I don't care if people join, as long as people don't join and try to yell over each other and just invite 7 other people. You know what I mean? I don't want friends of friends of friends of friends joining in and being like, hey, what'd you have for dinner last night, Craig? Like, just keep it a little relative. That was nice of them to worry about that, though. Most people just join in. They don't give a fuck. I'm gonna run it on my Dark Knight. So you can do whatever you want. Unless we can double heal it, it don't matter. Let me see, it's 24. Yeah, I know, it's a lot of fun. Oh, I was supposed to run it on my Dark Knight for the completion bonus. I'll do it on, it don't matter, I'll do it on my, I don't like tanking those anyway. I'll do it like this. One of your party members do not meet requirements for that duty. What do you do now? Oh, you're astrology now? Alright, cool. I may have to queue as a tank just because of the wait time. I mean, look, yeah, let me queue as a tank. Fuck that. I just thought about that. That's why I leveled this thing. That. I love tanking. Honestly, it might be what I do whenever I make an FC. It might be like the main thing I do. I just don't like doing it on a Dark Knight. I want to do it on the Warrior because it's so good, but I hate the way Warriors feel. But I'd play it and get good at it just to help, you know what I mean? If no one else wants to. So I know none of us have a Warrior, so we don't play. When we party, I don't ever play with a Warrior. And when I do play with a Warrior, I'm like, good God, dude, this is just dumb. So maybe if I just play as one. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's 350 gear in here. I'll explain it to you. Sometimes sometimes you get bad groups, sometimes you get good ones. It just depends. I really wish I could heal it because it's it could be a bitch to heal. What, direct hit on a healer? No, direct hit, it does not affect your healing at all. It only affects your damage. You can't direct hit a heal. Or direct hit. Oh my god. It's just late. Right. I gotta be up tomorrow to help my mom move. Yeah, I'm gonna end up staying over at her house, I guess. She has internet, so I'll be able to play over there. Yeah, I'm gonna use her internet connection. We'll do that. That sucks. Everybody's offline. to get leveled up in my standing faction or whatever it's called. They have some nice rewards for leveling tradecraft skills that they give. Also the beast tribes. Some more stuff I need to do. I'll do that while I'm trying to make that money with the crafting if I have to. Apparently those maps drop pretty good gear. Yeah. Get a group going to do those map nights too, maybe. Eventually scheduled on. Alright, where is... yeah, it's harder. Yeah, it's if you don't do the mechanic, you're dead. Like if everybody doesn't do the mechanic, then we all die. You know what I mean? Let me look it up real quick. Maybe you can hear it.
Hi everyone, welcome to the visual guide for the Royal City of Rabanastre. This is the first 24-man alliance raid made available in Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood in patch 4.1. My name is Mistech and I'll be your raid guide. There is no trash before the first boss, and we are immediately thrust into combat with Mateus the Corrupt. The adds can be picked up and burned down quickly, however they do explode when they die, so be sure to move out of these telegraph circles. When the boss casts Unbind, you'll notice a number of things happen around the platform. First, this lady will spawn. Then, a spiral pattern of ice, small orbs, larger aqua spheres, and water spouts will spawn around that pattern. What's-her-name will eventually begin to skate around the ice spiral, and anytime she interacts with an obstacle, a specific thing will happen. The small water orbs will turn into ice slave adds. To avoid this, players can pop the orbs before What's-Her-Face skates into them. They do mild damage and can be cleared fairly quickly, but they do apply a drench debuff on the player, making them more susceptible to freezing. If she hits a player affected by a drench debuff, the player will be frozen, taking a ton of ice damage over time and will probably die. If she skates into a water spout, it'll turn into a Blizzard 3 and tether 5 players for the White Whisper. This Blizzard 3 should be destroyed before the cast goes off to save the affected players from a wintry doom. This can also be entirely avoided by having 3 or more players standing on the water spout to plug it up before she skates into it. If she skates into an aqua sphere, it'll turn into a huge ice block, which will add extra damage to a mechanic you'll have to deal with very soon. To avoid this, players should destroy each aqua sphere as quickly as possible. Each alliance can split up and destroy their sphere to ensure that they're all taken care of in time. When Ice Lady reaches the end of the spiral, the boss will cast Rebind, removing all of the ice and water elements from the platform. Next, he'll cast Dual Cast, followed by Blizzard 4. This will call down a number of ice bullets down on the platform, including any additional aqua spheres that you didn't destroy in time. Players will need to move to the safe areas to shield and heal through the damage. In the next phase, the boss will submerge us in some toxic water, and all players will be afflicted by a stacking breathless debuff. If this debuff reaches 10 stacks, you will die. To avoid death, players will need to kill each flume toad as quickly as possible to spawn these bubbles. These air bubbles will allow players to reset their breathless stacks by standing or running through them. During this time, players can also be targeted by these column attacks. Each affected player will need to make sure they do not hit any of the bubbles with their column.
These columns that fall are really hard to dodge.
You obviously won't have any way to regain your breath, and you will die. Another round of toads will spawn though, so you can quickly bubbles. All players will be afflicted by a stacking breathless debuff. If this
debuff.
Player picks and use the bubbles to breathe telegraphs as necessary to avoid wave, which will do damage based on his aether level. To minimize excess damage, be sure to kill each Azurguard as quickly as possible. At this point, the fight will repeat with another Unbind cast. Make sure you get those Aqua Sphere, which will persist even after the fight is concluded, so healers watch out. The first set of trash is Fair Wave, which will do damage based on his aether level. To minimize excess damage, be sure to kill each Azurguard as quickly as possible. At this point, the fight will repeat with another Unbind cast. Make sure you get those aqua spheres down, plug up those water spouts, and pop the mini orbs. Move to the safe spot to avoid excess damage after rebind. At this point, the boss should be close to dead, but if not, players will have to dodge these extra AoE circles that form under players while dodging the ice orb attacks. These circles affect players with dropsy, which will persist even after the fight is concluded, so healers watch out. The first set of trash is fairly straightforward. The hardest thing you'll have to deal with is this chocobo meteor, which deals proximity-based damage. Run away to avoid death and continue burning down the rest of the trash. The second boss is Hashmal, bringer of the order. Quake 4 will do moderate raid-wide damage. Heal through this as necessary. Jagged Edge will target players with these large red circles and follow them for some time. Avoid these as necessary. When the boss casts Control Tower, one or more towers will spawn somewhere on the platform. He will then cast Sanction, which will do mild AoE raid damage and also cut the bottom of the tower. The tower will slowly slide down and then fall in that direction. Players will need to move out of its way before it falls on them to avoid getting crushed and killed. When the boss moves to the edge of the platform and begin to cast Extreme Edge, players need to look out for which arm is glowing and move to the opposite side of the platform. Being on the wrong side during this attack will deal high damage and afflict you with Flesh Wound, which will eventually kill you. Rock Cutter is a heavy-hitting tank buster. Be sure to cool down and heal through this as necessary. When the boss casts Earth Hammer, a floating hammer will spawn somewhere around the platform that will eventually drop down and deal proximity-based damage. Move away from its shadow to avoid getting smushed. The boss will eventually move into the middle and cast Command Tower, dealing moderate raid-wide damage, knocking everyone back, and spawning a large tower in the center of the room that must be destroyed. During this phase, the boss will gradually gain mana. The Command Tower will send out large AoE attacks that should be avoided. At the same time, players will be targeted for Jagged Edge AoEs that should also be avoided. Eventually, 3 Sand Spheres will spawn to distract you from the Command Tower. They will begin to cast 2 dusts and must be destroyed before these casts go off, or you will die. Each alliance should split up to destroy each sphere as quickly as possible. You'll also need to stack with your alliance to share the damage of falling boulder during this time. Once the spheres are down, you can resume your attacks on the control tower, being sure to dodge and spread each AoE attack as necessary. Your goal is to destroy the tower before he reaches 100 mana, or you will die. Once the tower is down, the boss will cast Land Waster, dealing damage based on his mana level. Shield and heal through this as necessary. From this point on, you'll have to dodge more than one control tower at a time. Check which way they're sliding and move out of that area. Continue to dodge AoEs as necessary. Stay out of the flaming side during Extreme Edge and heal through all of the AoE damage. Remember to move away from the Earth Hammers before they drop down on your head. Eventually, 2 golems will spawn that will cast Demolish and grow bigger and stronger with each cast, dealing more and more AoE damage. Destroy these as quickly as possible to avoid eventual death. The boss will move to the center again and cast Submission Tower. This will cause 3 towers to spawn around the outer edge and fall inwards, dividing the platform into 3 sections, 1 for each alliance. 3 more Sand Spheres will spawn at this time that must be destroyed before their casts go off. Be sure to stack in for that falling boulder damage. At this point, the main elements of the encounter will repeat until the boss is down. The next set of trash is so boring, it's barely even worth mentioning, but the ride down to the third boss is nothing short of awesome. The third boss is Rokokale.
Yeah.
Each helm will target the primary target with 4 attacks that apply physical vulnerability up debuffs, and then 1 final massive tank buster.
Yeah,
Be
it's
sure to
pretty
cool
mean.
down and heal through this as necessary. Chariot will target a random player for this column attack. If you're targeted by this, you can move to the boss or stand still to allow others to move away as necessary. Cry of Victory is a massive 180-degree attack from the boss that deals moderate damage and applies vulnerability up debuffs. Players will need to move behind the boss to avoid this attack, and I'd recommend standing somewhat close to him throughout the encounter to give you the time you need to dodge this appropriately. Crush Weapon will throw out AoE circles in succession at random players. Avoid these as necessary. When he casts Trample, he will turn in a direction and then trample anyone in his path in a figure 8 pattern. Make sure you're not in his way to avoid damage, debuffs, or even death. The boss will disappear and 5 clones will spawn in sequence around the outer edge. They will each rush across the platform in a straight line. This creates 2 safe zones next to the 2 outer clones. Stand in these areas to avoid excess damage or death. These main mechanics will repeat until the boss moves into the middle, spawns 3 Archaeo demons, and begins to charge up his ethereal acceleration gauge. Each demon will be trapped in a separate prison, and the alliances will have to split up to destroy them. Each demon will throw out massive AoEs that should be avoided, all while Rokokale is charging around the outside of the arena, trampling and knocking over anyone in his way. In this phase, players will need to do their best to stand in the inner half of their prison while destroying their demon, avoiding the AoE attacks as much as possible. The goal is to destroy each demon before the boss gauge reaches 100 or you will die. Once all the adds are down, players can stack in the middle to wait for the ultimate attack. Shield and heal through the damage as necessary. In the next phase, Embrace will cause a number of circles to spawn around the room that will fade in and out of visibility. If a player walks over these circles, they'll explode in a larger AoE circle, binding any player in its proximity. This can be tricky to deal with if you find yourself needing to dodge AoE attacks at the same time. However, the bind can be dispelled if you find yourself caught in it. Pop and Circumstance will do proximity-based damage from the boss. Players will need to move away from the boss as much as possible to reduce damage. You'll need to dodge more of these clone attacks across the platform as well, so be on the lookout for these giant telegraphs. Dark Gesh will make the room super dark and apply a bleed debuff on all players. Interact with all of the dark circles to get out of this phase, and then be ready to find the safe spots to safely dodge the clone attacks. These mechanics will repeat until the boss is down. Finally, we reach the last boss, Argas the Dalphus. Crippling Blow is a tank buster that should be cooled down and healed through. Crush Weapon is the same attack as in the third boss, and players will need to avoid each AoE circle as necessary. Soul Fix is a point-blank AoE attack. Move out of melee range to avoid it. The most interesting mechanic begins with the flashing of either a white angel face or a dark demon face on your screen. Immediately after, you
Oh
should
yeah, I
use
remember
the
that.
divine commandment of either turn away or scatter. If the angel face flashed on your screen, you want to obey the commandment and do what it says, by either turning away or running around. If the demon face flashes on your screen, you want to disobey the next commandment and do the opposite, by either facing the boss or standing still. Getting hit by attacks here, or dealing with your divine commandments incorrectly, will apply an unnerved debuff to you. Should this debuff reach 3 stacks, you will turn into a chicken and will be forced to run to the outside of the platform. Trepidation will call down a number of meteors around the platform. Have at least one player stand in each circle to avoid excess damage. Unrelenting will throw out a few frontal cones that should be avoided. Judgment Blade will mark up players with blades over their heads and spawn a number of square AoEs around the arena that should be avoided as they apply a bleed debuff. After some time, these players will drop long cross-shaped AoEs from their position, further limiting the safe areas of the platform. The boss will also disappear, and a proximity-based damage marker will pop up somewhere on the platform. Players will need to move away from this marker while also avoiding the Judgment Blade AoEs. To handle this easily, the players with the blades can stack in the middle so all of their AoE attacks overlap, maximizing the available safe spots in the arena. Move away from the boss's impact points to avoid excess damage. Royal Blood will spawn a number of shades around the platform that will tether to random players. Eventually, the shades will cast Unholy Sacrifice, which does a massive amount of raid damage and applies another unnerved stack, so they should be destroyed as quickly as possible. The adds will move towards the players and tether to any nearby shades, so if you find yourself targeted by a shade, try to move away from others also targeted. Next up, Empty Soul will spawn 8 shards of emptiness and begin to charge his emptiness gauge. Each shard needs to be destroyed before he reaches 100 or you will die. Shield and heal through this ultimate attack and get ready for the next phase. You'll notice that the outer edge of the platform
It doesn't even look
blocked.
like
Should you walk into this or get turned into a
we have how many people in the group already? Are you there? Yeah. So we have found 1 tank and 1 DPS in 26 minutes. That's just not gonna happen. Well, it's just too late at night. Alright, well, let's go level your, well, hang on. I need mendacity. You want to do the Alliance raid queue? Alright, you take whatever. Hell yeah. I was in the middle of dying my character. Oh, my bad. You get some practice at least. I rolled shitty for both of those items. Hey, so for this first boss, it's pretty self-explanatory. Are you what are you? Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot we were in Void Ark. Yeah, sorry, dude. Completely forgot. Oh, are they waiting on somebody or what? Yeah, I'll still aggro from you, motherfucker. I still aggro from a warrior just now, dude. Go DPS, dude. You got more DPS than me anyway. For real, I just still aggro from a warrior. I let that warrior ended up pulling aggro back off of me. As soon as I started trying to get my mana back with my other the ones that don't generate threat, he pulled aggro right back. I took it from him though. He pulled and I took it from him. Fucker. Yep. I'm in DPS stance. horrible with my mana on this guy, God. Yeah, I got stunned. I'm having to go through my inventory soon. Oh, I rolled on the Dark Knight gear, but I accidentally greed, so I don't think I'm gonna get it. I really wanted it too. It would have went perfect with what I was trying to do here. Did you leave already? The dungeon. Still waiting on the loot to go. The loot still hasn't been spread out. There's still a Pugless Monk Samurai piece that looks pretty fucking dope. And then there's a tank piece, and then 2 more things. Right, I got 4 commendations. Queue for a dungeon. Oh my god, I'm at like 50 almost of 300 dungeons I need to do. Yeah. Have you done the Drowned Temple for the Mendacity? I need to do that duty roulette as a tank for the 70 dungeons if you want to. It's the 100. You want to go do that then? I remember which. Yeah, I remember it. It's actually harder than the level, one of the harder ones than of the 3. Oh, you're waiting on me? Yeah. It's alright, I got one in a second. Hold on. I got you. I saved it. That's alright. That was my fault. It unlocked a new spell, and I was trying to figure out how to use it, and I was using it wrong. I gotta use the dark arts before I do it, and then I get the health regen, and it shouldn't. Yeah, like I was doing bad there. It shouldn't take that much to heal you, or I shouldn't be having to be healed that much. Sorry.